the sad part about it is it dilutes the creativity. It makes it so that people don't necessarily have to really give their all in the studio and come up with these abstract concepts.
Yo.
It's your boy Uche. I got my boy DZ. We are the Ill-Advised Wise Guys.
Check out the full podcast, link below.
First real topic.
Yeah.
I came to Uche with this topic because I heard Don Toliver's new album, and one of the singles off of Don Toliver's album is For Me with Kalis Uchis, which is his girlfriend, apparently, right? And for me, I was like, yo, I rock with this joint. This song is really tight.
I put the me to you and now we here together. You're the only girl for me.
But then at the same time, I was like, do I like this song because it sounds like Beanie Man and Maya's Girls Damn Sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I just like it because of what Don Toliver and Kalis Uchis was able to do on the song? I came to the conclusion I like it because I like Girls Damn Sugar. But, you know, Girls Damn Sugar came out about 2001. So there's a lot of like young listeners that don't even know what Girls Damn Sugar is. So guess what? Don Toliver and Kalis Uchis actually gets credit for the song when, in my opinion, Beanie Man should be getting credit. All in all, though I think it's tight from a nostalgic standpoint, I feel like sampling has gotten a little overboard. It's a cheat code for some people. Some people are getting hit records based off of the backs of the samples that they have on the songs. First Class being another one. Jack Harlow. Most people like First Class because of the hook,
Right.
which is Fergie.
Right.
So he's getting a number one hit on Billboard, but did he deserve the number one hit? What do you think about that, about sampling?
I mean, look, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm conflicted. Sampling is at the heart of, I think, music, period.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way around it. It ain't going to stop. We just got to deal with it. It's really that simple. Now, with that being said, I believe there's a way to sample tastefully, and there's a way to do it distastefully. Now, the example that you just gave, because that's a good example, with the Don Toliver Beanie Man Girls Them Sugar.
Yeah.
I personally don't like the way that they did that song.
Yeah.
Because, bro, it was a cover as far as I'm concerned. The melody, the hook, the words, the songwriting, the way they performed it, and literally just singing over and interpolating the exact same song. With that being said, that's how I view that performance. Kali Uchis didn't do anything except sing what Maya sang. She sang it in the same note. She sang the same words.
That's true.
And it's like, I believe that's a lazy way to do it, respectfully.
He also had the other song, too.
There's a bunch of them he has.
Baby, take your time, do it right.
Yes,
You can
yes.
do it, baby.
Do it right.
Baby, you can do it. Take your time, do it right.
They do it right song.
I like the song.
It's dope.
But once again, sampled it.
I give you another example of somebody who did it more recently that I think was a decent job. Beyonce, the Cuff It remix.
Oh, she did Twister.
She did Twister Wetter.
Yeah.
Now, we're clearly living in this age right now where sampling is just, it's the thing. Like, everybody is sampling. Like, it's almost like even up-and-coming artists. You got to take a song from back in your childhood, flip it, make another joint off of it so that people can relate to it. And I think the sad part about it is it dilutes the creativity. It makes it so that people don't necessarily have to really give their all in the studio and come up with these abstract concepts, new ideas that people can rock with. Rather, they're going to be like, yo, hey, just go flip the sample that we all are familiar with. It's like an automatic win. It is a cheat code. There's no other way to put it.
It's an automatic win.
Beyonce definitely, I think, tastefully did the Cuff It remix where she flipped it because she added her own flavor to it. And I think at the end of the day, if you add your own flavor to a sample where, yes, I think of the original song, but I feel like you added another dynamic to it, whether it was a new hook, a new melody, you changed up, you got into a different pocket. I feel like those are the samples or performances that I feel like people do tastefully. But like, I'm not with this whole era right now that's happening within the last couple of months, where people are just taking old songs.
Yeah.
I mean, Ice Spice is doing it. She did what Gangsta Boo with Lil TJ.
Yeah,
They took I need a girl.
Yeah,
by Mario Winans and Diddy. At the end of the day, sampling, it's not gonna go away. We got to get used to it. But I think there's a tasteful way to do it, and there's a distasteful way to do it. It's really that simple. What you think, YB?
Oh, like you said, it's diluting the creativity. In my opinion, it's like the ghost writing a beat. It's to give you a blueprint of how you want the song to be. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it easier. Sampling is cool. I love sampling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to sample sometimes, but not as much. You feel me? Not too much on it. Like show me what you could do. Show me what your skill is and how you put this together. It's, being a good artist too is producing good records. You can produce a good record. That's like a cool points. You feel me? So
it's people are sampling songs that we actually remember when they came out. Like I Need a Girl, I remember when I Need a Girl came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I Need a Girl Part 2.
I Need a Girl Part 2.
Yeah.
Like, I actually remember when that came out because you said sampling is not new. Puff Daddy and the Family.
Right, the sample
were
king.
The king
He said the
of
sample kings.
Like
Nigga,
he was the sample, he was
Juicy, Biggie,
sampling.
bruh.
His
These are all
ass
samples.
off. Yeah.
Like familiar samples.
Yeah, seriously, familiar
For
but
people who
for
are a little
older
older, probably.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think
Diddy is Diddy is still sampling to this day. Diddy sample everything. I don't care what you say. Diddy sample everything, bro. Everything, bro. Diddy make King Combs sample all his stuff and everybody on the Bad Boy stuff.
Bro, yeah, that's a fact. Yo, what's the song? What's the song with King Combs and Kodak
Black?
Put some Valentino on my main hoe. Bad boy chain busting like the rainbow.
That's Diddy. That's Diddy's. Ain't that Diddy's song?
That's Diddy.
Yeah, that's Diddy's song.
Yes.
That's Diddy's song. He's sampling the song Diddy sampled. But,
Hey,
please look shady, Kiko.
What's up?
Right? He's got a fresh haircut every time I see him. But I've not heard a song by King Combs that was original. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, but can we be real? Is his style even original? He acts like
Mace.
Diddy.
He sounds like Mace.
He acts like his dad.
That's mini Diddy. That's mini Diddy.
He acts.
Bro, that's Diddy reincarnated.
He sounds
Stop it.
like Mace. Rapping
Bro,
style
every time
is
you
like
see
Mace.
King Combs, that's actually a ghost of Diddy. just letting you know.
But I mean, but like I said, like when they were doing it back in the 90s, I thought it was fire. You know why? Because they were sampling old school like record player, The Temptations, and like Gladys Knight and stuff like that. Cool.
Songs that were
sample
like
that. I
prior.
think somebody recently sampled a Drake song. Lil Baby.
Baby on
Baby sampled the joint with him and Jay-Z, Drake and Jay-Z.
Pound Cake.
Pound Cake.
They sampled Pound Cake on that
So
in a
I'm
minute.
just like,
It was in a minute.
In a minute. So I'm just like, yo, like that's weird because I grew up. I knew when that song came out, but like I don't know. Is that just us getting old? You know what I'm saying?
I think so. It's a little bit of that.
Should it stop?
No, think about it. And look, producers will know this way more than I would. Bro, they making beat packs, creating sounds from elements of other songs.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, of course.
And
Of
so
course,
like
of course.
what happens a lot is you took a beat pack from the 80s, maybe a drum kit, mix that with a 2000s drum kit. Yeah, that might be not what we would consider a sample, but at the end of the day, they're taking from the past and
that's
refreshing it.
That's called refurbishing.
Yeah.
Call it whatever you want.
Most
bro.
definitely. It's a
Call it
lot
whatever
it's
you
a
want.
lot of producers that's doing that too. That's not making like the actual beat. Like to be a real producer, you have to actually make the beat and, loop it and stuff like that. Like
I mean, in reality, again, lack of creativity in a way.
big
You
facts.
could say that because they not really creating the sound.
Yeah.
But it does take some skill. We can't act like it don't take skill to put together the sound and make it sound good. That's an art.
It takes.
That's an art. That's why people like Diddy who have they don't get on the boards where they actually are pressing keys and whatnot. Even Kanye, notorious for having multiple engineers, producers make his beats for him, but he's just telling him the ideas.
I always sampled like that too. I usually be sampling the bridges of like songs from the 70s. Bridge is always so inspirational sound. That's what people like, they pour their heart out. So I'm like, why not make that the hook?
Exactly.
It takes that vision to be able to say, yo, put that sound right there, put that sound right there. That's the thing, right? And not everybody has that skill.
This is called ill-advised wise guys, right?
Let's talk.
This is called ill-advised wise guys. We allowed to be a little ill-advised. I just don't appreciate hearing these songs being sampled by mediocre artists.
Who you trying to name names?
I'm not gonna name no
names.
names.
Name
I'm
some
not gonna
names
name
since you
no
get
names.
advised today, bro.
There's a song I have in mind. I'm just not gonna say it. But the sampled song is 10 times better than the sample.
But won't it always be like that?
No, I don't think so. Like, like Shaka Khan, Through the Wire. She wasn't. Kanye elevated Shaka Khan's sample.
Let me
Through the Wire.
You're right. Let me rephrase that. Not always.
Or whatever that song, Lauryn Hill, the When It All Falls Down.
But you're right. I shouldn't say always, but what I should say, won't it be like that the vast majority of the time?
That the sample.
Yeah, because they're taking a classic, something people have already deemed a classic. It's in the culture for 10, 20 years versus a song we just heard. You think we're going to say it's better than the original?
Some people can do it better. I swear.
What I wonder though is like, even like YB from like an artist perspective, you know, I know how you feel about sampling, but like the next artist might say, nah, bro, like, give me that sample. I'm about to use that and I'm flipping that. Do you feel like that gives these artists like a one up? Look at that. They ain't even putting in the work to create a fresh sound. Do you got any feelings towards them?
No, I really don't.
Be real.
No, I really don't. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? If that's the route you want to do.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You feel me? Do your thing. I ain't tripping.
To each his own. Hey, Jay-Z once famously said, you made to about Nas, right?
Yeah.
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. Right?
Listen to the full episode. Link below.